How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and I am finally back on the Hermitcraft Feed the Beast server. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. I was actually out from Thursday until well, I got back really late Sunday night at the Pokémon National Championships in Indianapolis, Indiana. So yeah, that kept me really busy. It was really cool because I actually had a chance to see so many of you out there that really loved the Feed the Beast series. That was really cool. I mean, I know this was a Pokemon convention, but what that tells me is a lot of you guys are really loving this. So awesome. If you had a chance to see me out there, that's so cool. So cool to have a chance to see you. And if you didn't, well, it's kind of a bummer, I guess. But anyway, that's why I was a little absent from YouTube over the past couple of days. Anyway, we got some stuff to build. Oh man, everything is just coming along so nicely here. But you know what? I want to build that advanced jetpack and to go with it, a better thing to store power in. It's called an MFE. And I don't even remember what it stands for, but it was something pretty interesting. Tidy things up a little bit here. Still not really digging this, but it'll work for right now. Let's see. Want to do Mystcraft. I know! That's what I really want to do today. So we're going to make this writing desk and a notebook. And then some books, which will turn into linking books. But in order to do this properly, it's really good to have an advanced jetpack. This thing's nice and all, but it's just not cutting it. Now, let's start with this MFE. You know how the Bat Box stores like 30,000 EU or something? Well, this MFE, it stores so much more. Now, really quick, I did make this off camera. Oops, it's relatively boring. It's the 2x insulated gold cable. And it's just 8 rubber surrounding one piece of gold. And that gets you 4 of these, which is the perfect amount you need for this MFE. And I will show you that right here. Ta-da! So we just need these energy crystal things, and then we'll have it all set. I don't have those built yet, but they're relatively simple to make. All you need is 8 redstones surrounding a ruby, or a diamond, but ruby's definitely the cheaper option. And then you can make these energy crystals. These are used in a variety of things. They can store power, kind of like batteries, so I don't even know why I have these things. I was going to use those for my batteries, and actually, you know what? I should really make a recipe. Or a plan for it. Let me go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not going to spend this whole episode building things. I really want to do... Oops, darn it. Actually, it's okay. I needed that. All right, there we go. So I'm not going to do this the whole episode. I just want to kind of get started with this. All right, do that. Let's put these energy crystals there, make another plan for it, and we'll be set. You might make quite a few of these, so... You know, that's why I made it. Darn it, didn't make it. There we go. All right, we got the MFE. Cool. Now, this thing is actually a medium voltage thing, so you have to be very careful with it if you're trying to output power. Now, one thing I did not really go over was the different voltages. You know how there's the copper cables? Well, these only carry what's called low voltage, and that basically means they can transmit up to 32 EV per tick per packet. Well, only in 32 EV packets, or EU packets, I'm sorry. So, for instance, I can transfer, let's say, 40 or 50 EU, but only 32 EU can come in or go out of one of those machines. So this Bat Box will only receive the 32 EU, I'm pretty sure. And it'll only output that. If I had 2 Bat Boxes and I was generating 60 EU, let's say, then the Bat Boxes would both receive about 30 EU each. So even though the copper cables, you know, are kind of using up more than the 32 per tick, which is that bandwidth, the packets, you know, they make it so you can split it around. So that's fine. But the MFE uses this medium voltage thing, and that requires these gold cables or some glass fiber cables, which I think we'll just make those if we really want to do it. These carry medium voltage, which is up to 128 EU per tick. And you do not want to mix the two up, otherwise you're going to end up with an explosion, blowing up your machines. So once you get to that point, it's very important that you know which of your machines use low voltage and which use medium voltage. And there's also high voltage and extreme voltage as well. The best cables you can make are these glass fiber cables. And the best way to make these is with 1 diamond and 2 electrum and then 6 glass on each side. That gets you 8 of these glass fiber cables. So let's go ahead and do that. I also apologize if my voice sounds a little strained. Like I said, I was in Indy and not Indy and not Indiana. I mean, I was in Indiana, but anyway, let's go ahead and make this. Yeah, that burned my voice out. It's crazy. So actually, I want to let's make like 24. These are always good things to have. Then we just need some glass, and we'll be good. Hey, it's just Sessin. Cool. Alright, so let's make a little glass sandwich right here. Ta-da! Alright, 24 glass fiber cables. That ought to be enough. We got to charge this thing up right now. So I think what we can do, there's actually a few ways to go about this. I think the simplest for right now is to hook it up here. Now, hopefully this doesn't end up blowing everything to smithereens. I think the output will be on this side. It can receive an input on any side. But, you know. Alright. Let's see. Streaming. I don't know. I'm really torn. Part of me thinks I should do some streaming too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. One of the toughest things is pacing myself. If it were just, you know, me playing in my own accord, I would be so far in this game right now. Oh, but I'm not, unfortunately. So, all right, now let's see. See, there's that bat box there, and I don't want, although, well, you know what, let's take a chance. I think the output will be here, so it can receive inputs just like the bat box, but as long as it's not outputting to anything. All right, there we go. So that circle there, that outputs the extreme voltage, or not extreme, well, it's extreme for this point. That outputs medium voltage, the 128 per tick. So we're just going to leave this right here for right now, and it's just going to generate some power. It's a really poor place for it, but it's okay. Really, I just wanted to charge that jetpack I'm going to be working on. But I can do some stuff for it later. Another thing you can do, there are these transformers. There's LV transformers, MV transformers, and HV transformers. These are for high voltage, by the way, which is 512 per tick. So, for instance, if we had an LV transformer, really simple to make, just 2 cables, 3 copper, and then 4 wood on the corners. And if you can see on this, there's like this side that has 3 outputs, and then ones that have 1. Any with the 1, those are low voltage going into it, and then the one with the 3, that's medium voltage going out of it. Or maybe it's the other way around. You can flip it around with a redstone signal too, so you can have it send in medium voltage to split out to 5 different low voltage, or you can do it the other way around. Alright, I've gone on enough about this. Let's make this thing. Now this is a pain to make, but I think I have the stuff for it. It's just going to take a ton of crafting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the recipe for this. So let me first go ahead and show you this. We're going to need these carbon plates. Yeah, this is crazy. I already have this, already have the fiber cables, already have this. So we just need these carbon plates, which are no problem, and engine boosters and an advanced lap pack. For this, we need 3 things: a lap pack, advanced circuit, and a lapotron crystal. The lapotron crystal is just one of those energy crystals with 2 electronic circuits and then 6 of these lapis. Or you can use a sapphire, and that's the cheaper route to go. So let's go ahead and just use that sapphire with the 2 circuits, and we'll be set. All right. And I don't have my sapphire. That's weird. I thought I had it. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Boom! Lapotron crystal. So that made us that part of it. Now to make this, we just need an advanced circuit, 6 of these lapis blocks, which I already made up, and a backpack. Backpack, 6 batteries, some tin, and a circuit. Cool. So really quick, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and craft up most of this. I don't need to go through all this. Let's just take a look at some of the other components. These engine boosters require these advanced alloys, advanced circuits, glowstone dust, overclocker upgrade, and this heat vent. This heat vent is kind of a pain because it uses diamonds and these heat vents. These heat vents are just this kind of stuff. I already made a plan for it. Cool. What else does it take? This overclocker upgrade. 3 of these 10K coolant cells, and then a circuit and some cables. Now these are really interesting to make. Okay, you take 4 tin and surround it by water. What I recommend doing is surround it with a bucket of water, because then it will give you your bucket of water, or your bucket back. So take 3 buckets, fill them with water, and then use up your tin to make these cells. That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you end up losing pretty much whatever was in these capsules, or whatever you were transporting them in. So, yeah, but we need these. And they don't stack, which is a real pain. Then that makes that. And these advanced alloys, I think, did we make these? Mixed metal ingots? I don't remember. We just need to use our plate bending machine to make some of this stuff. Not a real big deal. Yeah, so as you see, there's a lot of stuff we got to do. I'll tell you what, I'll spare you the trouble of watching it all, because that would be very boring. So I'll just try to get to that final step, and maybe I'll do, like, I don't know, show a little bit of it here and there. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, so really quick here, I'd made these mixed metal ingots, and I'm compressing them to these advanced alloys. Now the way I made these was, I took, what did I take? I did this one recipe that got me 2. I had a bunch of these Invar plates, so I did that with the bronze plates and the tin plates. And that gives you 2 mixed metal ingots, which is nice. But this is going slow. So remember those overclocker upgrades I got? Well, you can put them right here into these standard machines, and it increases the time, or the quickness. It makes it go much quicker, which is nice. But it uses up a lot more power, so kind of be mindful of that. That's not an issue for us right now. And you can actually stack these to make them go even faster, and that's what I'm going to do. But that's what these overclocker upgrades are for. You use those to speed up your machines and make them go faster. They use up a lot more power, though, than using them on their own, which is kind of a pain. Like, if I had 2 of these machines hooked up, it'd be technically more efficient, but it'd use up more space. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let that finish compressing. Got my MFE all charged back here, which is really cool. Look at that. Yeah, 600,000 EU. That's a ton, right? Not really, but it seems like a lot for right now. Anyway, I'm gonna let this finish up, and then I will see ya in a bit. Okay, I think I have it set now. So, built up all this stuff, got my advanced alloy, got some carbon plates. Those are kind of interesting. I'll show you how to make those in a second, but now we can make these engine boosters. think these are just used in this recipe, if I recall correctly. Yep, that's all they're used for. Just as parts for the the advanced electric jetpack. Yeah, got everything all built. Let's do this. I think it's just those two there, these there, this there, and then is it just this? Oh, there it is. The advanced electric jetpack. Finally mine. Oh, that's cool. Now, how on earth does this thing work? Well, it works so good. First of all, see up in the top left corner, it says energy level, 2%. Yeah, it keeps track of your energy. Now, if you just switch to it, you have to press F to turn on flight mode. Kind of works similarly. Make sure you set your hover mode. But there's another thing you can do for your controls. Let's see. Whatever this boost key is right here. See where it says boost key kind of by your mode switch key? Whatever that is, that makes you go super fast. Or at least pretty darn fast. Here, let me show you outside. So this is me going normal, right? Pretty darn cool. But this is me going fast. Whoa, you can really cruise with this thing. It is awesome. Yeah, I love it. Oh man, it's so good. It is so good. Oh yeah. Alright, so very cool. That's really going to help us explore when we start going into Mystcraft. But we got to give this thing some juice. It can store up to 1 million EU in it, which is very cool. It will just drain this poor MFE dry, which kind of stinks, but oh well, we got tons of charcoal. We got tons of charcoal. So I'm going to just pop some in these generators for right now. It's not the most efficient thing to do in the world, but hey, I got tons of it. It's all good. We'll upgrade sometime. We'll upgrade sometime. I got more of these carbon plates going, and that's actually just perfect. Because remember that energy crystal we made? Well, there's something else we can do. We can actually upgrade this even further to the advanced NanoChestPlate. This just takes 4 of these carbon plates, a nanosuit body armor, the jetpack, the advanced electric jetpack, some glass fiber cables, and an advanced circuit. And that gives you this, which, if you didn't notice, the advanced electric jetpack has no armor. This combines the nanosuit body armor with the electric jetpack to give you something that's pretty strong. And lets you fly around, which is awesome. So, hopefully I'll be able to make that. Let's just see if I can build that nanosuit armor really quick. It's relatively straightforward to build. You just need that thingy. I guess I could just go from here. Yeah, it's 7 carbon plates with an energy crystal. And that makes the nanosuit. Where did that go? There we go. Nanosuit body armor. It has pretty good defense, but it will only work as long as it has charge. So you need to charge it up in order for it to work, which kind of stinks, but it's not that bad. It means you never... Oh, and you can't put it in a bat box. That's why I needed the MFE in order to charge it. In fact, I don't think you can even put this in there. Alright, well that's pretty good. No, wait. Alright, it's just glitching out. See? And then it charges up. So I'm just going to put this on, and as you can see, I got pretty darn good defense right now, which is great. Very great indeed. But let's combine these two to make it something even better. So all we need is just we need an advanced circuit. Did I use them all up? I think I did. No problem. Alright. Too lazy to go get my recipe. There we go. Just need that. Some carbon plates. Glass fiber cable. That. And might have the order mixed up. Or not. Ta-da! Advanced NanoChestPlate. So cool. Oh yeah, it looks like a nice jacket. Now I think I can enchant this using books, which is pretty cool, because we got a ton of books over at spawn. But for right now, let me toggle flight mode, do pretty much everything I did over again, and let's fly! Woo! So good. Now I'm flying on turbo mode right now, but it just, oh, it's so fast. I love that energy level. It kind of keeps track of that, which is just awesome. So cool. So cool. Wow, I feel accomplished already. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, so, hey, open up. It's kind of laggy right now. That's weird. Whoops. Now it's opening up. Huh, go figure. Okay, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I want to get started with this Mystcraft thing. This is not going to be something I will be able to cover in full in this single episode, which kind of stinks. But that's okay, because that's kind of how Mystcraft goes. You have to first start by exploring, and then you try to get your good stuff. So let's start with the basics here. We need to make a writing desk. This isn't actually, I don't think you need this right now, but it's definitely something you want to have. And it's just a feather, glass bottle thing, and some wood. Not too bad. A notebook is also very helpful to have. Having one or two of these, really good. These let you store these things called pages, and those are basically what let you shape your own Mystcraft world. I like to make two of them. One that can be used to transfer from my master book, let's say, to a binder. Actually, from the writing desk to another. But, you can really just use one. It's fine. And then we're going to need some books. So I'm just going to make a few of these. Let's make 4. That should be good for now. Alright, where to set this thing up? I think I'm actually going to set it up over here by my bedroom. I think this will kind of be my Mystcraft area. Now this is actually a 2-block thing, so if you're trying to make it look nice, it might take you a little bit. There we go, that looks good enough. We're going to need to make this other thing too, called a bookbinder. So, let's go make that. Just need some wood. Darn, my inventory's getting full, man. Alright, no problem. I totally forgot to make that. I'm sorry. Alright. Pretty simple to make, though. Yeah, that gets us this bookbinder. Now, this is what you actually use to bind the books together to make these things called descriptive books. So we'll set that there. And looking at this, it doesn't look too fancy right now. Neither does this. But that's okay. That is okay. What else did I need? There was something else I needed. You know what? I'm going to dump some of this stuff out of my inventory really quick, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, so went ahead and cleared out my inventory a little bit. Should be good. Let me just actually put a chest here really quick. That way, I can just put some of the things that I don't want to take with me over there. Now, how this works, this writing desk, this is what you actually would write new pages or new books, new stuff into. You can copy pages over here. Now, this isn't going to make any sense until we get some of these pages. So, I'm not going to mess with this right now. Like I said, this is probably going to take a little bit to do. So, we're just leaving this here for right now. But eventually, we will come back to that. This bookbinder is another one of those things that, it's okay. You use this to write these things called descriptive books. You know those linking books we made a little back? Well, you can make these things called descriptive books by putting some leather there and then putting some paper in here. I don't know if each new sheet of paper here gives you a new random modifier or thingy in the world you're about to make, but basically this descriptive book, it works kind of like a linking book in the sense that it links you to a new dimension. So it links you somewhere else, like the Nether, let's say, but it's totally new. And it's essentially totally random, too, which is pretty great. Eventually, you'll get symbols, which you can use to make your own descriptive books, rather than leaving it up to chance here. But for right now, I think we're going to just go with this. You can give it a name here if you want, but we're not going to give it a name. We're just going to take it as it is, and that will call it like age something or another. So let's go ahead and put down a book stand. But before we do anything else, this is super duper duper important if you're doing anything with Mystcraft. Make sure that at all times you have a linking book with you to get back home. See, I want to make a linking book right here. This will take me right back to this very spot should something happen. In fact, you know what? Maybe I should make 2 and store one in my ender pouch. Not a bad idea. Nah, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be doing something else too. I will be using this portal gun to make sure I have a way back home as well. So I'll have it, the top side is what I will click to, that's what I'll click there, and I'll do the bottom side, or the orange one, right click, to get back. So we'll just set that up there, and then, actually, you know what, let's just remove it there. Now I'll know for sure. Okay, so that can be used to get me home as well. Now, I shouldn't need any of this leather or any of this paper, but I do want to take this book stand with me, and I strongly recommend, before you go, make sure you have lots of food, make sure you have weapons, make sure you have stuff, make absolutely sure you have your linking book to get back home, and make sure you have some cobblestone and torches, or something you can build around you, because you don't know what's going to happen once you set this up. You'll spawn in a random world kind of thing, and it could be crazy. So this is age 221. That's pretty neat. Well, hopefully this goes well. Jetpacks are strongly recommended, because you could find yourself in trouble. Okay, so first things first, try to get an idea of where you're at. Sometimes you'll receive these kind of nasty debuffs, and those are just unfortunate. This world kind of stinks, to be honest. Very important as well, set up a waypoint as soon as you get in, and just call it something like start. It'll only appear in that world, which is kind of nice. Wow, is this like, it's like a void world of some sort. There's nothing really here, except a whole ton of monsters, and that's about it. Huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. There may be something we can do about that. Let's see. So I brought up the map here, and oftentimes around the start you can find these kind of libraries. Those are what you're looking for. Now, don't do this if you don't have a jetpack, quite obviously, but since I do, you can just do a little bit of looking around on your map until you see something like that. See that square thing? There we go. That's a library. Now, this one would be impossible to get if it weren't for my jetpack. Oh, yeah, you're going to find a whole ton of monsters there. It's really nasty, but that's fine. I could use some adventuring right now. Okay, looks like we're good here. Remember all those weaknesses that we were getting? Well, that only happens when you're exposed to the open. So since I'm inside, we can make this work for right now. You're going to look for these libraries, and this is where you get these things called pages. This one is a wasteland biome. So I could use that and basically give myself a wasteland biome. Could also get normal moon, green swamplands. You know, just try to pick up as many of these as you can. Let me just get a few of these so I can kind of tell you what's up. Also, this is a great way to get a ton of books. Wait. Oh, Silk Touch? Are you serious? I totally forgot about that. Oh, well, I can break these anytime. Cool, I guess I'll get bookshelves. Now, this is really important. At each of these libraries, either in this corner here or this corner here, you'll find a chest. And it has oftentimes a ton more pages. Oh, 0 length, that's pretty good. And you can just put these pages right here. Now, remember I was telling you to bring that notebook? Well, that's because you can store essentially an unlimited amount of pages in there. You can just dump them all in. So what do these things do? Normal moon, wasteland, you know, stuff like that. These basically serve as modifiers for different things. Like 0 length, that indicates, you know, it's X amount of length. Like for, oh, I don't know, if you're trying to go from, oh, I guess the portal gun doesn't work across dimensions. That stinks. It's no problem. I have my linking book. I just have to get back there. Actually, you know what? This world kind of stinks, to be honest. It's really a total dud. It's dark. It has negative effects. I'm not going to bother coming back here. So, I'm just going to chop down all these bookshelves. You get so many books doing this. It's awesome. Yeah, but you want to get as many of these symbols as possible. Oftentimes, when you visit a world for the first time, it won't be quite as unstable if you visit it for the first time. Like, on subsequent visits back, you might run into some problems. So try to get as much stuff as you can during your first trip. I'm just going to put this linking book back to the overworld, and we're home. This world is no good. So, darn it. Why didn't it click? No problem. Alright, let's make a new linking book so I can get home. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, we're going to take you. I'm going to put you in here. And you're lousy. You could even write it in here, too. Alright, so that's kind of neat. But that really wasn't quite as fun as I had hoped it'd be. No problem. Let's go ahead and make a new book. What do you say? So let's take some leather. Let's take some paper. We'll do like 8 pages this time. And we'll pop that there. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. Maybe that'll give us a better world. Let's check it out. Oops, wait. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so do I have my linking book? Yes, I do. This portal gun doesn't seem to really be working the way I wanted it to. Oh, well. No problem. Got plenty of charge left on that. Hopefully this will be a better world than 221. Okay, cross your fingers. Whoa. Alright, I don't see any negative effects. That's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and mark this as the start, so we'll be able to get back nice and easy. Wow. Frozen ice all over the place. That's kind of interesting, really. Actually, it'd make it pretty nice for running around. So first things first, we want to find that library. Oh, there's a library. There's usually a library very close to where you start off, which is very convenient. Just watch out. Every time you enter a library, always look up, because there might be monsters there waiting for you. Okay, and then basically what you want to do is just keep visiting a whole ton of libraries to get those symbols, or the pages, or whatever you call them, and then you get to make more stuff. Extreme jungle. Lots of mushrooms biome. I think that's pretty good. So ones you're going to be looking for, 0 length. That's very important because you need to basically write out everything if you want your world to be stable. Otherwise, it could totally mess up and you don't know what you're going to get. It ends up being somewhat random and it's really weird. So you need to make sure it's as complete as possible when writing it. Otherwise, you'll run into trouble. And that's no good. Alright, I'm going to fly. Let's just see if we can find anything here. Hopefully I'm not crashing anyone on the server. It's kind of, well, maybe I'll slow down. If you're on a server, it does cause a lot of lag if you're like running around from place to place, loading a whole ton of new chunks and stuff. So, you know, be considerate of that. I'll just try to pace myself a little bit. Now, why do I have this map open? Why am I not just looking like this? Well, because it's easier to see those squares on a map than it is oftentimes just by looking around. The map also tends to load more in advance than just what you can see does. So if you're looking for those things, that's a good way to do it. Because then you'll just be able to spot them a little bit easier. I'm not seeing one here right away, but ooh, this looks pretty cool. Whoa, look at all those monsters. Oh man, there's mobs everywhere. Crazy. Not seeing another one of those things, though. Oh, wait, there we go. See, I could see it on my map before I could even see it there. Okay, so be careful. I also recommend putting like a torch or something. Whoa! Hi, buddy. What's up? How's it going? I recommend putting a torch or something outside of any ones that you've visited, so that way you know you've been there and, you know, you don't come back to it. End world. Whoa. Oh, you. Go away. Wow, this thing is sharp. Okay, yeah, so, you know what? I'm going to fly around a bit. Let's see if I get anything cool. It's kind of neat stuff, but nothing amazing. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to fly around for a while. I'll tell you what, once I find the next library, we'll explore it together. And, you know, then probably I'll just kind of keep doing this until I get a lot of the good symbols. It oftentimes takes about an hour or two to go through and get the symbols you need. I'll try to remember which ones those are. But I'm not going to make you watch all that. So, I will see you in a bit. Alright, found another library. Let's see what this one has to bring. Oh, what's that up there? Skeleton. Go away. What are you shooting at? Whoa, smack that thing good. Alright. Is there anything nasty lurking in here? Nope, looks like we're clear. Okay, so what did we find here? Lakes? That's okay. So you can add these different features to your world you're going to craft. Now, I'm probably not going to show that in this episode, but I'm just kind of telling you what all these different things do so you don't get too confused. Ooh, glowstone crystals. That's nice. That'll basically give me as much glowstone as I need. Basically, with that, you can put glowstone spire things popping out of the ground. And, I don't think D-Mac's spying on me, don't worry. Yeah, just Assassin's streaming right now, so that's probably why. Whoa, that zombie looks angry. Alright, let's put these away. Glowstone crystals, I'm happy about that. That's a nice one to get. Normal moon's good too. You want to get something... Whoa! Alright, you. You're gonna pay for that. No! Whatever. You got me. Right when I was talking to. No, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you want to get normal stars, or some kind of stars, some kind of moon, and some kind of sun in order to have your thing valid. So be on the lookout for those. Be on the lookout for something like 0 length is very good. Noon is good to have. Then you're going to want like a biome. You're going to need a biome modifier thing. So something like, oh, what is it? Single biome would work? Or tiny biomes or something like that. Those basically control how many biomes you have out. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm going on a little too much about this, so... Really, the important thing for your first Mystcraft adventure, you're not going to be able to do too much cool stuff until after you have a bunch of those pages. So, raiding those libraries, definitely important to do. This is boring, but you go through it. Then you get to do the cool stuff. Ooh, there's a library. That's cool. I was just about to stop, too. Or not stop the recording, but, you know, take a break. And, yo. Alright, we're good. We're clear. We're all good, guys. Alright, sky color. Ice wasteland. Magenta. Whoa, a notebook and some books. That's interesting. Mushroom Island. That's really nice to have because it does not spawn mobs in like the whole thing. So if you have that with single biome, it's pretty sweet. Now what is in this notebook? Nice. Settings. Standard terrain. This is really important to have because without that, it kind of messes you up. Oh, and I got 2 of them. That's awesome. Wow, nice. That's a good find. Wow, this is a good library. Okay, so cool. Oh, that's a cool looking library. Nice. Oh, there's all these mobs nearby. Darn it. Whoa, that creeper is going crazy. Can't hit it. There we go. Alright, this is going to be a little less than fun to deal with. Let's see. I think there's a skeleton inside. Or not. Or yes. I don't see it, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover that up. Yeah, he's outside. Oh, eternal weather. Interesting. Oakwood. Glacier biome. Let me put some of this stuff away. So nice I got that notebook. It's really cool. Okay. Forested island glass. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. I guess you can't put stacks in at a time. That's so strange. Oh, you might also need to scroll down if you're trying to add new things in. Alright, no big deal. Alright, well, yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to look around until I find something exciting. I might not show you every single library from here on in. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a ton of these bookshelves. Because why not? Doing this whole Mystcraft stuff's a way to get awesome amounts of books. Just pretty much as many as you need. So we could basically make a library. I should do that in my house. That'd be cool. Alright. Ooh, let me get out of here. Woo! Alright, well played. Well played, gentlemen. Whoa! Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight me, bro? You got nothing on me. Whoa, he can really shoot. Jeez. Nice. Alright, yeah. Yeah, gonna go find more of these symbols. Very nice. Just found single biome, which basically lets us just choose one of these biomes. And, it will only be that biome. So that's awesome for, like, quarry worlds or any number of stuff, really. It's definitely a good one to have. I also got one called Charged, which adds instability in it. It basically makes it all electric-y and stuff. But it can be useful to add to your world because some modifiers, they might introduce a lot of instability. So that's why. Let me go ahead and put some stuff away. And yeah, I'll put away some of these bookshelves. Jeez, I'm getting so many. Alright, gonna keep looking around. Alright, just found one that's super important. Clear modifiers. Oh man, I think that is one of the most important ones you can get. Basically, when writing your world, you need to make sure you don't make any mistakes or any errors or anything. And clear modifiers just really helps make sure that anything that you left unmodified or that's just kind of hanging there. There's an arrow in my wrist. It basically just makes sure that it'll still work out all right, at least as a general rule. It doesn't work for sure, like it doesn't fix every single problem and guarantee you won't run into issues, but it's one of those magical ones you want to look for because it's really, really helpful when you're writing worlds. So definitely be on the lookout for that one specifically because it's very useful. Alright, gonna keep looking around. Oh. Wow, I just got dense ores. Oh man, that's a really rare one. That one adds a ton of instability to the world, but basically it makes it so any pockets of ores are like massive. I mean, there's like a whole ton of ores. It's insanely broken. Wow, that's really cool. Normally you have to trade like a stack of emeralds in order to get that. Huh, very nice. Very nice. The only problem is it adds a ton of instability. So you have to be really careful. Like, you have to add stuff like charged. Otherwise your world might get eaten alive. Whoa. Oh, there we go. You know what? I'm going to put this dense ores in this other notebook. Been thinking about that, using this one to store all the good stuff in. I'll just leave that there for now. Oh, that's nice! That is nice. Pretty cheaty, though, but pretty nice. Alright, got a nice full book so far, but there's still a few more pages I want to get. So hopefully I'll be able to find them. This map thing's been working out just fine. That and the Jetpack. Oh, it's nice. Oh, there's another library. You know what? Let's check it out together. Why not? Why not? Didn't think it'd be so close. Oh, look at them up there, man. They're ready. Hey, you want to go? You want to fight? You want to fight me? I got dense ores. What you gonna do about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Glass. I already have like so many. I should really just put it back. I don't have woodlands. Tiny biomes. Yellow. Savannah. Alright, a few of these are new. And minor feature. Extreme hills. Full length. Fast weather. That's okay. Nothing I can't live without. I'll take them all with. Okay. Well, nothing super exciting. Not quite like that dense ores I just found. But that's fine. Alright. Yeah, I just got a few more pages I gotta find. So, I'll see you in a sec. Noon. That's decent. Oh, tendrils. That's awesome. Okay, so how tendrils work, there are certain material blocks you can get. And, another dense ores. Wow, that's awesome. There are certain materials you can get that you can make these giant tendrils out of when you're making a world. And that can be pretty nice. It can sometimes add instability. There's like coal ore or I think gold ore, but there's also diamonds. You can make diamond tendrils, and it's just insane. Your world will probably fall apart shortly thereafter, but it is pretty nice. Very cool. Flat, that's a very useful one. That basically is a, I think it's, oh, where's the spider at? Oh, it's upstairs. I don't have to worry about it. It's basically something that can make the whole biome flat, which is just amazing for quarrying and stuff. It's actually very useful for a lot of things. So definitely a good one to have. Cool, cool. Oh, this is a very nice one too. Bright lighting. Basically, that'll make it so it is sort of like the Nether in the sense where you can see things. Ooh, another notebook. It sort of makes it so you can see. Look how close that one was over there. This is awesome. It makes it so it's really bright, and you don't even need torches. That plus Mushroom Island biome plus like caves and stuff, and you'll just have an amazing caving adventure. Without any mobs or anything. Oh, now what do we have here? I think this turns it into the Nether, which is pretty interesting. Pick some of these up, put them away, and I want to see what's in that notebook. Man, I've gotten lucky. I've gotten 2 extra notebooks so far. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what's inside. Okay, so this is our good notebook, and this is our new one. Eternal Snow, Extreme Hills, Scorched Surface, Endstone. I think I can use Endstone for either the tendrils or some kind of a surface thing. I don't know. That's pretty cool, actually. Nice. Oh, and also, if you've been wondering, no, it has not gotten to be day at all. This moon just keeps setting or something, so kind of an interesting world. It's really cold and dark. Actually, it's really perfect for exploring because no mobs are going to spawn on the ice. So, you know, worst case scenario, I can always get back to the start area without any hassle. Oh, look at this guy just blocking the door. He's like having a party in there. Alright, let's see what's inside. Whoa! There's like a lot of them in there, man. Yeah, that's the downside, is mobs don't spawn elsewhere around because there's nowhere else for them to spawn but inside of here. Oh, clear modifiers. Good. White. Nether fortress. And I guess we'll take a look at it together. Spruce wood, wasteland, magenta, clear modifier. Nothing too exciting, I guess. Oh, jerks. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them blow up. Like, whatever. I seriously don't care. Alright, so I got another rather interesting one. It's called Star Fissure. Now what this does is it basically provides sort of an exit for you should you get lost inside of there. You can get back to your original world, the overworld, by finding this Star Fissure. So it's very useful to put in your not your biomes, but your custom worlds, just in case you forget a linking book. I also got this accelerated, which basically makes things go faster in there. Kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of nifty. Ooh, here's another fun one. This is called Cave World, and basically that makes it so you're kind of inside of a cave. Think like the Nether, where you have, you know, all the stuff on top. But it's really fun for exploring and stuff. Oh man, it's awesome. I might have to make a world for that. Alright, well, I'd say it was a pretty successful trip. So I'm going to go ahead, put my book stand here, and you know what? I'm going to light this up just in case. Now, let's put my linking book back and get back to the overworld. Ta-da! All nice and home. That was actually a pretty good age. Now, how it works here, you have to kind of tell Hypno which ages you want to keep around. Now, I pretty much did all the exploring I need to there. So if I never go back there, it's no big deal. I got a ton of pages. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Yeah, so hopefully next time we'll actually be able to play around with those. How it works is you can actually set notebooks here and then construct them from these notebooks. So I'll probably make a few different notebooks, and you can name the notebooks different things. So you can basically sort all of these symbols and build your world accordingly. But I think that's something we're going to cover on the next episode of Marriland's Hermitcraft Feed the Beast Adventure. See you next time, everyone!